What's going on, Sagittarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the week of August 12th to the 18th, 2024. So, in this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you, and so much more regarding August 12th to the 18th, 2024. So, before we begin this reading, Sagittarius, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading does resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Sagittarius. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what is coming your way for the week of August 12th to the 18th, 2024, Sagittarius. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Sagittarius. Alright, yeah. Real interesting energy that you got going on here for sure, Sagittarius, for you for this upcoming week. Before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards that contain the energy that you need less of. So the cards that I'm about to show you actually contain the energy that will block your success, so you need less of this energy. Now, let me tell you what I sense from this reading. There's something about almost going through the motions of life. It may not feel like you're actually putting your life on hold, but there's something here about like you wasting time waiting for the perfect fit in your life. I'm not going to commit to this new path. I'm not going to commit to anything until it's absolutely perfect and going to heal me. And there's something through this reading about the only way to find the true path for you is almost through like trial and error, which to me sounds pretty synonymous with Sagittarius, like experimenting, trying new things, right? But for some reason, like recently, and even especially for the 12th to the 18th, like there's almost like you have your foot on the brakes, and you may be just going through the motions, and your life is like on hold because there's something that you don't want to like lose. It could be your ego. It's something here that like, let me just show you the cards here. The first energy that you need less of is possibilities. So this is an energy of being at like a fork in the road, the Two of Wands. Which path that I'm passionate about do I want to go down? Which person that I'm passionate about do I want to go down? But it's kind of a card of almost like, it's giving for some reason waiting vibes. Like I'm not going to commit to any path. I'm just going to keep doing what I've already committed to. I'm going to keep doing. I'm not going to commit to any person. I'm not going to commit to any path. And I'm just going to basically entertain the possibilities of what it is and like think about it and be like, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it could be cool over there, it could be cool over there. That needs to end. There's something about you need to commit now to a path that maybe you feel you're not ready for, because the way that you're going to learn is hands-on, on the job. And what I mean by that is in a relationship, giving someone a shot, giving this new career opportunity a shot, giving this new passion a shot, instead of like waiting in the possibilities. Like, I'll put my foot there, I'll put my foot there. You got to commit to one thing. Because the energy that's going to hold you back is the energy of being in possibilities. Oh, this looks attractive, but no. This looks attractive, but no. Just go into it. Because Buddha said the illusion is you think you have time. The next energy that you need less of is patience. And this is about the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like you're impregnated with an idea, but it's still gestating. Right now, it's the time to act through like healing yourself through action and not being patient. Patience is the energy that is going to block your success, and like gestating, waiting for the right time to do something, you know? And so the energy that's going to hold you back is possibilities and patience. Because there's almost like this energy of like you being very aware of like, I don't want to get my karma wrapped up in this new passion. I don't want to get my karma wrapped up in this new person. You know, so possibilities and patience are the energies that are going to hold you back. So don't weigh up the options in your mind. Act, go for it, and then balance it out while you're actually doing the damn thing. Whatever that means for you is what I got. Now, the next energy that you need less of is the miser. And this is about the Four of Pentacles, about being overly frugal or being attached to material possessions, being attached to things that you value, trying to conserve, you know, trying to be overly cautious here and being like frugal and stingy. This is the energy that you need less of here. This could even relate to other people's money I'm getting for you as well. Like not being, you know, if you look at this card, the energy that you need less of is like this woman has the life force energy sucked out of her because she's too focused on the earthly pleasures. Not pleasures, the earthly money or like the possessions. But what I'm trying to remind you here, Sagittarius, is even if you have the philosophy, even if you have the belief system that we can't take anything with us when we die, there's a difference between having that philosophy and actually living it. And a lot of you here for this, and this is just a weekly reading, right? So this too shall pass. But there's an energy here of you holding on to something out of fear, being patient out of fear, weighing up the possibilities out of fear, instead of just living your damn life. Because right now your opportunity is to realize that you're stuck in a world of illusions and delusions. And sometimes the riskiest choice is to not make a choice at all. Playing it safe sometimes because a lot of you are like playing it safe because you think you're like so advanced that you're like avoiding a trap. But we came here to get our hands dirty in this life. And your abundance is transforming once you let go of a fear of your authenticity. Because the miser here is like you think that you already have. There's something about like a fear of experimentation, which is not usually synonymous with the energy of Sagittarius. But it's like you may be drawing on, because every sign draws on its opposite polarity here. You know what I mean? So you may be drawing on the Gemini opposite polarity here of being extremely dual-minded and mental, but this is something that needs to, it's like don't be over concerned with preserving and being patient and well, if I go down this path I'm going to lose this, if I go down this path I'm going to lose that. You can't take any of it with you anyway. And right now, due to procrastination, due to weighing the options, due to possibilities, you're not making any choice. You're just kind of like flirting with people. You're just flirting with paths. and it's sucking the damn life force out of you, or at least this is the danger, being overly cautious, being overly patient, weighing too many possibilities. This is actually the trick of the devil in your life right now. So I feel like maybe there's something that you're holding on to. Like, if I go down a new path, I'm going to have to give up the path that I'm currently on. But that's actually the advice for you, because your true passion needs to be, because I'm not going to sit here and say that because obviously many of you are living your passion. Many of you are completely living your passion, but it's time to really figure out what that is more, because there's more to build on. It's more, you know what I'm saying? So your opportunity here for this week is the Seven of Cups, and this is an opportunity to make a very difficult emotional decision, but it's also an opportunity to sort through illusion. So some of you right now are holding on to an old path. That is actually, a lot of you are like choosing to hold on to a decaying situation rather than just like spazzing and like going and then learning on the fly. You know what I mean? Like learning hands-on. And a lot of you are staying in this period of indecision, of inaction and indecision. And rather than learning whether I like this person or not by actually committing to them, or rather than learning whether I like this job, learning if I can handle this, if I can handle this new passion, if I can handle this new workload, if I can handle this new person, if I can handle doing a new thing. It's like all the life forces, there's a danger of it being sucked out of you, because the devil in your life is going to try to get you to be overly cautious here. Now, for some of you, this definitely has to do with a specific person that you feel a love connection with at this time. And many of you are going back and forth with yourself of the possibility of this person, because you know deep down that this is your person in whatever capacity. It doesn't matter the exact definition of the relationship. But what I'm getting from this reading is that there's someone that's meant to be in your life, but you need to like go for it, or you need to open yourself up to it instead of being like this. Okay? Because there is someone that scares you as well. There is someone in love that you really like, or there's a new path opening up for you that's going to cause you to have to transform yourself, your identity, and it's going to have to cause you to be less patient in life. It's going to there's a person out there or a new path that's going to fulfill you so much, but you can't play it safe. Okay? Now, your challenge is the devil. And the devil has to do with toxicity, excess. You know, all things that are basically binding you to the earthly realm. The devil is also Capricorn energy, and the energy that's holding you back is the miser, who's kind of like in this like Capricorn energy. So perhaps doing things by the book, being unwilling to forge a new path through the forest. There's definitely something holding you back. Now, what I also feel is that there is a negative force around you. It could just be your own thoughts that, as we hear the sirens go off right now, there is an illusion of danger and alarmness and threat that is overemphasized. Let me repeat that. There is something that you are threatened by, that is, the threat is overemphasized and is not actually real. I'm telling you. Your opportunity is the Seven of Cups to sort through illusion. Your challenge is the devil. The devil is spinning illusions about someone that you're interested in, about a new path, something that you want to try that really lights up your soul, but it's like, oh, maybe I'll be evil if I do that. And maybe you don't have that conscious definition because consciously you're a free-minded, open soul. But actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words, big baby. So, you know, you gotta, I don't know what you got. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to read your energy. It's up to you to do what you want with it, right? So let's go to your overall general energy. Your overall general energy is the Six of Pentacles, the Star, and the Two of Pentacles here. So there's a path opening up for you that is going to balance you out, and it's going to lead to a lot of harmony and healing. And really what this is about is regeneration. But it's about even giving and receiving. You know, it's about opening yourself up, because the Six of Pentacles, you see how this person is like receiving a gift from this person. A lot of you are closed off to the gifts that the universe was meant to give you, because you're just being like, oh, I'll just be a miser, I'll just be patient, I'll just weigh up the possibility. Let the person give you a gift. Why are you so many of you actually need to work on the ability to receive. Now, some of you, it's the opposite, and what you're receiving things from, you're on a lifeline where you're actually receiving so much, but you're on the wrong lifeline, and so that's why you're not satisfied with what you're receiving. You have got to see through an illusion here, to shift your life, to be receptive to new people, to be receptive to new things, whatever it is for you. Regeneration, there's fear. I sense fear in your energy field. And you have the Two of Pentacles, which is going back and forth from something. But I feel like part of what this is in your overall general energy is being willing to experiment and learn on the fly. Right? Being willing to fail. Oh, this person is sparking my interest. You know what? Instead of playing it safe, I'm going to give them a shot. I'm going to be willing to receive something from them, instead of just hiding away and waiting for, there's something going, you know what, like, you use your intuition to what this is, Sagittarius, but it's almost like you're like stuck in paralysis. It's like you're not sleeping, you're not in the dream world, and you're not awake in the physical world. You're like in the in-between stage. So like, I would liken this reading to sleep paralysis. And you know why they call it the American Dream, Sagittarius? Why do you think they call it the American Dream? That some of you are holding out for the American Dream, because you got to be asleep to experience that. What? Slow motion this side. Wake up! Listen, cocksucker, I'm a Christian. Alright, let's continue. Now, in what you don't see coming, it's good. There's transformation and there's abundance coming. This too shall pass. I'm kind of like giving you what is going to go away. Okay? In what you don't see coming, you have the Sun, the Death card, and the Empress. You are choosing, you're going to choose the right path here. And you're not going to get stuck in possibilities. You're not going to get stuck in patience. You're not going to get stuck as a miser. You're not. And I'm sorry for acting like that I'm like diagnosing you as like you're actually stuck. Because in what you don't see coming, you're going to melt this away. There's happiness coming in for you, there's transformation, and there's also supreme abundance. And there's a partner out there waiting for you if you can just give yourself a shot to stop playing it so safe. Because the Empress is the combination of all four queens. And, you know, the Death card, these are all three major arcana cards. So in what you don't see coming, there is some sort of spiritual realization that will then propel you into action. Because the energy, guess what? Guess what? The energy that you need less of is all minor arcana cards. So you're concerning, I don't care what you say. You can't BS me, Sagittarius. I don't care what you say. You're overly concerned with your physical world, your physical life, even if you have the belief system that you're not. Okay, so get the spiritual energy is coming in for you. Now here's your advice from Spirit. You're shifting into an abundant mindset. But for some of you that have already been, it's like some of you are abundant in spirit and you're not abundant in the physical world for some reason. Others of you are abundant in the physical world and because you're abundant in the physical world, you think you're abundant in spirit and you're not. And it's not that you're going to stay there, fam. Do you hear the sirens? Thy will be done, thy kingdom come, thy arm cracketh as I flippeth. Listen. Get out of your mind and quit it. There's something you gotta quit here. Because a lot of you, this is about the fear of making the wrong choice. This is about the fear of going with the wrong person. This is about the fear of, well, what if I commit myself to this path for like a year? What if I waste all the time in this passion that I end up not passionate about? What if I give this person a chance and they end up burning me? Let it burn. Let it burn. Burn, burn, burn. In your advice, you have the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and also the Eight of Cups here in your advice. So something, Spirit is advising you to make a physical end in your life. Some of you may be called to relocate at this time because it will just help you, you know. But there's some sort of physical ending. There could be a physical ending with what you believed to be your authenticity. I'm a philosopher and I'm going to sit here and weigh the options because that's my authenticity. No, you fool! It's your fear. Sometimes you need a spiritual slap. And a spiritual slap off me sometimes feels like a double barrel shotgun. So don't run away. Right? So, what used to be authentic to you is no longer... Okay. What used to be authentic to you is no longer authentic. And for some of you, that's just tasting and drifting through life. And you know what? Some of you were so high vibrational that you could not eat Hubba Bubba Max. You could not eat Hubba Bubba. But today, Bubba, listen, Bubbla, I want you to eat a Hubba Bubba Max. Okay? And it's time for you to walk away from the situation that's no longer emotionally satisfying you. It's time for you to woman up. Grab your breasts, you're a woman. If you're a man, grab your balls. And go for it.